Introducing the new Caribbean paint from Do It Center. Surround paint and wall covering from Do It Best Quality Paint, giving you the same great interior and exterior quality, the same color matching technology at an incredible price. Available in black, satin, and semi-gloss. Visit us on Google Road or call our paint department at 255-6896. Do It Center, your partner in the home improvements.
All right, Dominica, of course, as we start off this morning, we're going to have a talk with the MASA representatives. MASA, if you don't understand, I want to understand. It's an air ambulance for, of course, medical services. I'm sure the representatives here will tell you a little more about that. They're here to talk to us for a few minutes this morning. We'll have an open line this morning. Right after that, we'll jump into the hot subjects. And of course, you would understand this health ambulance is a very important subject for us in Dominica. But we often times choose to ignore. But let's say good morning to our friends there from MASA agencies. MASA agencies?
Yes, agents.
MASA aids us. Okay. So let's say good morning to you guys. Can you introduce yourself here?
My name is Dwight Akim Timothy, and
good morning. My name is Micheline Bugono, and I'm the senior sales agent at MASA.
Can you pull the microphone a little closer to you, please?
Sure.
All right. Okay. All right. So tell us what's MASA.
Okay, so MASA is a medical air service association. We're specialized in medical air travel, especially emergency flights. But we also do cater for non-emergency transportation, along with 25 benefits and services.
25 benefits?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of benefits we offer to our members.
All right. So start listing, because you said it's a lot. So start listing some of the benefits.
So one, for example, is if any of our members or their dependents were to die overseas, we bring back the body free of charge, what we call mortal remains transportation.
Really? And that happens from where?
From anywhere.
Anywhere in the Western Hemisphere.
I'm sure there's a fee that we need to talk about. I want to introduce you on that note, because people, they say medical services are very expensive, but there's a fee that you pay on a monthly basis.
Yes, and this is why we are called a membership. Our fees are very inexpensive. So for just $1.35 EC a day, someone could be a member and have access to all our 25 benefits.
Yeah, we have monthly plans, we have semi-annual plans, and we have annual plans, which is what we're here to talk about today, is our annual sales promotion. So with the promotion, you get 2 months free and free registration. Normally, our registration fee is
2 months free?
Yes. So instead of paying for 12 months, you only pay for 10 months, but you get 12 months.
Okay.
Yes.
So some of the services offered are, for example?
So we offer commercial flights, two-way commercial flights. We offer two-way emergency air travel. We offer companionship. So, we don't allow you to travel alone in the event of an emergency. Anybody of your choice is allowed to accompany you at no extra cost. We also do what they call it just in case cash So if you're traveling for an emergency situation, you as the patient get 300 US to travel with. That can go towards any expense you might have while you're over there. We also do visitor transportation, facility transfers, and we also take you back home safe. So we do return transportation.
We don't leave you overseas, yes.
Right. We provide you with a bedside to bedside service. So we also cover the ground transportation, which is the ground ambulance. So we take you to and from the medical facility. As soon as you get to the airport, you'll be transported to the medical facility.
Okay, so you provide that service as well.
Yes, we do.
All right, now let's talk about the packages. I mean, you spoke about monthly, you talk about, quarterly, whatever it is. Speak to us about that.
Yes.
Okay.
Semi-
Yeah. Semi-annual. Yeah, with the semi-annual, you get free registration as well. With the monthly, the registration fee is $162, and we charge for the Caribbean package. It's only $40.50 EC a month. We have family packages, which is $67.50, and we have the USA Direct Plus, which is United States and Caribbean. But with the USA, for the emergency flights, we take you as far as up to South Florida, Miami.
Okay.
Yes, with the commercial flights, we go further than that. Then we have the Power Plan, which is the Health Choice
Super
Plus.
one.
Yeah, it's called the international plan because it gives you the privilege to decide where you would like to travel to as the member. So you can choose anywhere in the Caribbean. And then we have US, which is South Florida. We have Colombia, which is known to have the best, most affordable healthcare service right now. And we have Jamaica and Dominican Republic included in that Health Choice Plus plan.
All right, so talk to us about, the packages, the monthly, this, quarterly, this,
Right.
yearly, yes.
Yes.
So talk to us about the packages. I'm sure there are people out there who may be interested in taking the
Yes.
plans.
Yes. So we have the Caribbean monthly single, it's $40.50. The family is $67.50.
That's 40, 50 a month.
EC.
EC,
Yes.
EC dollars.
$60.
Oh,
All
okay.
our prices are in EC. Then we have the USA Direct, which is $67.50 for single and $94.50 for family. And then we have the Health Choice Plus, which is $108 for single and $135 for a family.
And it's all EC dollars?
All EC dollars.
Now,
yes.
guess what? Persons in the US who want to sign up, like Dominicans living abroad, they can also do that because we have what you call worldwide travel coverage. So if someone wants to return home, it could be for a funeral, for festive seasons, they can also be covered. They could have to lay over in another country before they get across to Dominica, and they will end up in an emergency. They will be covered as well.
Yes.
And the benefits gets even better. See in my hand here, this MASA membership card. With your membership card, you have access to discounts at local businesses as well as regional businesses. In all of our 19 locations around the Caribbean, we have various partners that you can get discounts with 5 to 20% off when you present your MASA membership card. That's how powerful MASA have become.
And the card gets better because it identifies you as a MASA member with your own personal membership ID number, which will allow you to access our MASA Global app as well. So our app is available on Play Store. You can download the app to access your membership status, your benefits, you can make claims, etc. Also behind the card, we have an email address and we also have a toll-free number for any emergencies.
All right, seems like a very interesting package. If you want to call in, now is a good time to call. It's 449-3095. I know there are many people out there maybe have some questions, so we don't have too much time this morning. I wish we could have spoken there for about 30 minutes, but maybe next time. So it seems like a very interesting program, especially with our health packages in Dominica. So please feel free to call us on 449-3095, 449-3096. 449-3097. So if there are no calls, it means that people are trying to scramble and find out just what is going on there. It seems like exciting news.
Yeah, but we haven't even touched on, for example, if you have in an emergency, we do vehicle return, minor or grandchildren return, as well as even pet return. MASA takes care of all of that.
So your pet can travel with MASA, that's what you're saying?
Well, we have
It's a
islands.
return transportation
Yeah.
benefit. So
Okay.
let's say you travel with your pet, which most Dominicans don't do. It's more of an American thing.
Yeah.
Given that MASA is an American company, the benefit is listed. So if you travel, let's say with your dog and you want to go to St. Lucia and something happens to you and nobody is here to look after that dog, MASA will have people escort that dog back to Dominica safely to a family member.
Very, very interesting. What
Yes.
else are you offering?
Well, we take care of persons' luggage. We also, if persons want the USA plan, but they don't have a US visa, MASA facilitates the process to get their US medical visa.
All right. Let's take a phone call. Yes. Good morning. Yes.
Mr. Pelte, blessed day to you, sir,
Blessed day to you too.
and the people in your audience, Matt, or in the studio with you, your guests.
Mhm.
Blessings to you all. Is that a Dominica initiative or Dominican initiative?
From what I gather, though, Blessed, I think it's an American company.
Yeah,
Yes.
so the head
Based
office is in
in-
Plantation, Florida. However, we operate in 19 different islands within the Caribbean.
All throughout the Caribbean.
Okay. So Blessings is an American company. Yeah.
It's an American company. Can all you advise the owner to try to add another word to it so it could be mass something instead of master? I would be afraid maybe to be on that plantation. Just being humorous, but let me congratulate all you on the whole initiative because Dominica, we know the situation. You know they're going to plant flowers at the hospital. Matt, I hope you'll volunteer. But we give thanks because you know our limitations and. I just don't like the name, MASA. It looks like a plantation. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's an abbreviation for Medical Air Services Association.
You hear that, Blessings? It's an abbreviation. All right. Hello, talk to me. Yes. How you doing? Yes. Hello. Yes.
Yeah. Matt, I would like to know if they have their own equipment and like their own aircraft as to transport people or what aircraft do they use and how long does it take after you initiate that or indicate that you have an emergency and you want to be flown overseas? How long does it take? Or what's the turnaround? You get that?
Question: the kind of planes that you use and how soon would you be able to use the service? Yes.
He asked, what planes do we use and how quick can someone use the service?
Okay, well, as soon as we get the medical report from your doctor, whether it's
Yes.
the hospital
Mhm.
or private doctor, then MASA arranges the flight.
So if you, for example, if you become a member today, and then you find yourself in an emergency tomorrow, or maybe later, what happens?
So
Right. Okay. So with MASA, we don't require any medical history. So as soon as you sign up, you're fully covered. Once your first payment is in the system and your application is in the system. But if you have a pre-existing condition, for example, cancer, diabetes, etc., and you want the service for that specific condition, you have to wait 3 months.
Okay.
So that's roughly about 90 days.
Mhm.
But if you have an emergency outside of that condition,
It's
you're
still
still covered.
It's still covered.
Yes.
And remember, we do non-emergencies as well. So if you have a referral that requires you to stay at least 24 hours in a hospital abroad, you get your ticket refunded, as well as you could bring someone of your choice as well to accompany you, and 250 US will go towards that companion's ticket as well.
Are you the caller? Oh, sorry, I missed that call. Yes. So that's a lot of services here. Somebody's saying that, but did you speak to the plane that you use now? Or?
No, well, I know we have
Mhm.
state-of-the-art jets
Okay.
Yes.
and fully equipped, and we normally have a team of 2 persons.
Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Hi, good morning, Matt. And
Morning,
to
morning.
the people that are there with you. That song, the packages and everything sounds very interesting, but who are the local people here involved in that? Can you tell us, please?
All right. Who are the local people involved? This is basically what somebody wants to know.
Okay, so we are the 2 local agents on ground right now. So my name is Michelin Bugunuan, he's Dwight Timothy, and we have our local numbers as well as our local office number. So our local office number is 440-6272, and my number is 275-6272. And Dwight number is 315.
315-2264.
Yes.
We also have a website, www.masaassist.com, where persons could also register online.
Hello, talk to me, yes?
Yeah, just quickly, Matt, I'm listening from the start, just a few seconds. I understand the abbreviation. I telling you as an African, the name scare me, man. That's not all I'm saying.
Names of the flights.
Yes,
We use fixed wings and layer jets. Yes,
Learjets,
layer
okay.
jets. So that's River and Anguilla Air. Yes, mainly those two.
Somebody was calling me on my WhatsApp. I suspect she's been calling me for a little while. Let me see what the question is. Yes, hello, are you there? Hello, hello, yes, hello.
Matt,
Yes, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
I need to talk to them people, right? But I don't want them my phone. I want to talk, so I want to use your phone.
Oh, yes. I'm telling you that you're on. Go ahead. Ask the question.
But I am blessed. I am complimentary. Whatever. Let me.
She don't want to be on the radio.
Matt, I would like to talk to. I tune in late because I'm a member of MASA.
Right.
And I want them to. But for the longest while, they don't have an office in Roseau. You know, when you have to pay, you have to pay online. But sometimes somebody wants to go and talk to them directly, one-on-one.
Okay.
You cannot get them. And you have to call. But then another thing, I hear they talk about card. And I don't know how to obtain a card, which house to have a card.
All right. Okay. I'm sure they'll answer your question. They heard it. So she's worried that she's not an office that you can talk to, somebody she can talk to.
I can reach out to her to take her details to request a card.
So Piero, I'll give them your number and they will contact you. Okay. All right. So I'll give you her number. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's take another phone call. Let's just take another phone call. Are you there? Yes.
Yes. Matt, the numbers again, please.
Numbers again. Can you give the numbers? Go ahead.
275-6272. That's Michelin Bogono. And 315-2264. That's Dwight Timothy.
And 440-6272 is the
office number.
All right. Well, so why don't you have an office in town? That's the question.
Well, the office building we were in was very moldy. Okay. And we had to leave for such reason.
Health reasons.
Yeah, health reasons.
So all the managers work from home now. And we had the ground agents. We normally go to person's home that kind of make it to town. We arrange to meet them wherever.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of methods of payments. There is a PO Box 113. We have NBD direct deposits. We also have SurePay in Portsmouth and in Roseau that persons can go with their MASA membership number or their name and make payments towards their membership.
All right, let's take a break quickly and then we'll come back to wrap it up here. Very interesting package there.
Every moment matters. When time is critical, you need the best care possible. That's why you need MASA Assist, your trusted partner in air medical transport. Equipped with the state-of-the-art technology and highly trained medical professionals, we're ready to respond when it matters most. Whether it's trauma care or critical medical attention needed miles away, our dedicated team is always ready for takeoff 24/7. If you or someone you love needs urgent medical transport, don't hesitate.
All right, let's of course take another phone call. People are still calling in there. Hello, yes, I have.
Yeah, just quickly question. Are there any major local shareholders in MASA?
No. It's an American company, blessings.
Yeah.
An American company, okay? All right, any further questions? More questions coming in there. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Matt, I want to find out if that is the same agent that was in the lane when you're going up where Pee-wee had his ice cream going up there was in a
yes,
blue and white building.
The same ones, yes. The same one.
But I'd registered with them, but I never heard about them. Now I hear about them. My name is Ali Farid. If they check in the system, they can get my name. My number is 265-3881, so they can call me and find.
Okay, so all right. So your number again? Can I write it down and you can touch it? Go ahead.
265-3881.
265-3881.
Yes, 3881.
All right, thank you very
Call
much.
when we're done.
They'll give you a time. They'll give you a call when they're done here. Okay. Thank you. More telephone calls, yes.
Not good morning again. But what is wrong with these people? Everybody's brain is not the same. Like they've called so many numbers I had, I barely got through.
Okay, so we're gonna ask them to take their time. So please repeat the numbers again, please.
275-6272. That's mine.
Take your time. Take your
Yeah.
time. Go ahead again.
275
Okay.
6272, and that's mine, Micheline Bugunu.
And Dwight.
315-2264. So that's 315-2264.
Well, I hope you got it this time. They took their time, huh? So again,
And then, sorry, there's
ahead.
the office number. The office manager works from home, but if you call the office number, you will reach them. It's 440-6272.
All right, so let's take a final break and we'll come back.
Care possible. That's why you need MASA Assist, your trusted partner in air medical transport. Equipped with the state-of-the-art technology and highly trained medical professionals, we're ready to respond when it matters most. Whether it's trauma care or critical medical attention needed miles away, our dedicated team is always ready for takeoff 24/7. If you or someone you love needs urgent medical transport, don't hesitate.
My own beach, and we had to fly you out. And the price to fly you out, I don't think I'll be able to get that. But thank God for us.
Contact MASA Assist today on 275-6272 or 315-2264, or visit our website at www.masaassist.com. MASA Assist. Second step. Count on it.
So that's the MASA information here. As you go this morning, is there anything you want to remind the persons of this morning?
Yes, we just like to inform the public that we're doing a pop-up on Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. in front of Just Boutique.
That's in the Orchards restaurant in Rosa.
Yes, so we'll have the ongoing promotion as well as our individual agent promotions that we're offering. So I'm giving away to two lucky winners breakfast bed tickets. For persons who sign up for either semi-annual or annual, they get a chance to win a breakfast bed ticket, a zone of their choice. And also sometime in August, I would like to do a back-to-school promotion with a free ticket to either Martinique, Guadeloupe, or St. Lucia round trip.
Tell me before you go about some of your success stories, persons who benefited from it.
Well, it's been real touching. Like when we go out to the out districts, but what I've noticed, a lot of Dominicans that have benefited from this service, they won't come forward to give a testimony because persons don't like, people in their business, especially when it comes to health.
You're right.
But the people will hug you and break down in tears just when they see that logo on your shirt because MASA saved their husband, their child, or some family member of theirs.
Okay.
We have officers who gave their testimony, police officers.
Yes,
we have nurses. We have different people in the community who we have helped so far, including the lady on the video. We helped her husband got shot. Yes.
The females.
All right, I want to say thank you for
Persons
coming
with
in.
complications.
So you have success stories.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We have a lot of testimonials on our website as well. We have videos of persons all throughout the Caribbean as well.
Not only Dominica.
Not only in Dominica. Yes.
Again, I want to say thank you for coming in this morning. I'm so hoping that we'll talk to you sometime soon. And we'll talk a little more when we have a little more time, okay? Thank you very much for coming in this morning.
You're welcome. Thank you for
Thank you
having us.
for having
And
us,
thanks
yeah.
to the public for listening.
Bye-bye.
Best care possible. That's why you need MASA Assist, your trusted partner in air medical transport. Equipped with the state-of-the-art technology and highly trained medical professionals, we're ready to respond when it matters most. Whether it's trauma care or critical medical attention needed miles away, our dedicated team is always ready for takeoff 24/7. If you or someone you love needs urgent medical transport, don't hesitate.
My own beach, and we had to fly you out. And the price to fly you out, I don't think I'll be able to get that. But Thank God for MASA.
Contact MASA Assist today on 275-6272 or 315-2264. Or visit our website at www.masaassist.com. MASA Assist. Second step.
Energy, strength, vitality. The dream that gives us strength for the extra mile. Vitamalt, smooth, delicious, refreshing, and healthy. Taste it. Rich in vitamin B. Vitamalt, the magical source of energy you know and love. Drink it. Boy, that's nicely. I love my Vitamalt. Vitamalt, vitalized naturally. Distributed by Belva, Estate Limited.
Don't miss out on the best fertilizers for your gardening needs. Home and Tools brings you quality fertilizers imported from Europe at just $74.90 per bag. Start with our 12-24-12 for strong roots, and then switch to our 15-4-30 with magnesium and sulfur for lush leaves and sweet, healthy fruits. Visit us on the Gibbet Highway at the DCP compound or call us at 275-1414 to place your order today. Grow your garden with Home and Tools. Home and Tools. Once at everyday low prices.
Somebody book Creole, like the big Creole. Mouvement Créole Assocure. Tout le monde créole pour attention. Comité pour études créole Dominique. Et puis Radio QFM qui a présenté Mouvement Créole. Tous les mardis soirs, hot 6 après-midi. Information, blague, interview, l'histoire, problème, discussion, reportage, apprendre à parler et puis écrit créole. Lien avec ton peuple créole. Bon musique créole. Mouvement créole. À nous faire un rendez-vous, messieurs, mesdames, tous les mardis soirs. QFM qui est frappé avec bon power créole. Sans ça participer, qui est nous rapidement Timamaina, Mouvement Créole à seconde station QFM. Voici avec nous tous les mardis soirs 6h pour Mouvement Créole. Matchez ça. Dr. Nadia Wallace, consultant psychiatrist at the Acute Psychiatric Unit, will be the special guest on Creole Handbit this Friday, June 6th from 11 a.m. on the big station 295 FM. Mental health and young people, mental health and substance abuse, mental health and addictions, how social media affects your mental health. This all-important conversation will be hosted by Creole Cultural Ambassador Prince Wax, and everyone is invited to tune in this Friday, June 6th, from 11 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM. The stigma, discrimination, and violations of human rights associated with mental health, examining family dynamics, healthy relationships, supporting systems, social environment, cultural norms, and others that affect mental health. This Friday on Creole Handbit, a folk row sit into the culture of Dominica.
It's the energy of we people, something pulsing inside. It beats in every soul. I'm feeling we can hide. Pushing us forward, the limit up in the sky. There's rhythm in how we flow, a rhythm that can't be denied. It's in the feeling in how we talk. It's in the meaning in our spot. There's nothing that sets us apart. Who we are, get rid of all of these bumping. Together going strong, no matter what we keep things going. Before we move on, hands up in the sky, celebrate and come at your rhythm flow, 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 flow. Come let your rhythm flow. Come let your rhythm flow.
If you know your favorite store, dial it now. 612-1253. That's Mega. You can rely on Mega for some real deals on name brand clothing and electronics. High quality, low price. We are a wholesale and retail store located in Calabishi, right on the main road. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram at Mega Deals Dominica. Like our page. Check out our stuff. Call us Visit us. Would appreciate that. Come try it on. Love it. Buy it at Mega Deals. Your one and only online and brick and mortar store. Mega Deals is also on wheels. We make it convenient for your shopping. We deliver straight to your door. Email us at info@megadealsda.com. Rely on Mega Deals for some real deals.
At Bloombox, we now carry and are fully stocked in granola fertilizers. Urea 46%, great for leafy green 15-15-15, great for all vegetables or young fruit trees 20-20-20, best for foliar spray and seedlings and small vegetables 12-12-17, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits 12-24-12, root crop fertilizer like dasheen and white potato 12-4-28, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits. Red potash for fruit trees and vegetables. All the fertilizers you need are available at Bloombox, located on Federation Drive, Goodwill, second property on the right after the Valley Link Road. Your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
Auto Trade introduces our newest line of lubricants, Valvoline, America's first branded motor oil. Valvoline has been formulating and improving motor oil longer than any other brand. From the world's first racing oil to the world's first synthetic blend, Valvoline has been trusted in engines around the world for over 150 years. Make the switch today. Choose Valvoline, the original motor oil. At Auto Trade, we only recommend the best in quality because at Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle. It's a relationship. Valvoline lubricants, now distributed by Auto Trade.
Ooh, oh, KFC. Ooh, oh, KFC. Looking for some place to go. Emails for so the KFC. Grab your family and your friends. Join in the experience. KFC. It's the place to be. Made for you and me. KFC. KFC. It's finger licking good.
Shop with confidence at Courts. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
I suspect we have a few stops, boy. It's very, very busy morning. Now, MASA, now we have a stop with our friends here from Saint-Sauveur. Isidor is right around the corner. But this morning we have a representative from, Isidor's all over the place. But this morning we're talking to folks from Saint-Sauveur. So if you're looking for somewhere to go, Saint-Sauveur is the place to be, huh? So we're gonna come back right after this.
Your favorite home improvement destination just got a major upgrade. Get ready to experience the all-new Do It Center online store. Fresh look, same great products, and super user-friendly. Find what you're looking for in a snap. Need assistance? We've got you covered. Connect with our live chat agents for real-time assistance. But that's not all. Introducing the convenience of seamless online payments with reliable delivery service straight to your door. Shopping for quality products has never been this easy. Don't miss out. Visit store.doitcenterdominica.com and experience the new era of our online shopping. Do It Center, your partner in home improvement.
Sansover Isidor Committee presents Feast of Saint Isidor, June 6 to 9. This coming weekend, Friday. Long time we don't felt like this. Only goal is night with Mr. Mix, legendary DJ Cut, and DJ Plank. Saturday 7, Fish Night and Happy Hour with DJ Epic and DJ Happy. Sunday, Family Sports Day and Happy Hour with DJ Epic and DJ Flip the Boss. Monday night, Feast of Saint Isidor. All roads lead to the east. Come celebrate with church service, honoring of the elder from 10:30 in the morning, followed by a cultural gala and afternoon entertainment from 3, featuring your 2025 Calypso Monarch, Joy Stout, and other Calypsonians. DJ Epic, DJ Rio, Unstoppable DJ, First Serenade, and Signal Band. The Feast of St. Isidore in Sansover is sponsored by the government of Dominica, Stag, Caribbean, St. George's Dental, Big Belly Sound, George Designs Media, Kupoli, BB Rum, Ingrid's Bar, Julian Howe, Dr. Damien Dublin, and Baptist and Associates Limited.
What a feast there this weekend in Sansover. Well, I received my personal invitation from the Monarch. So I'll be in Sansover this weekend. Huh? Good morning to you. How are you doing this weekend?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're fine?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing very well.
Okay, so tell us about some of the activities taking place this weekend.
Okay, first of all, my name is Kathy, part of the organization, organizing the Isidor Feast this year.
Okay.
And on the 6th, as the advertisement would say, we have the Oldie Goldies night. And we're going to have Mr. Mix, DJ Quartz, and DJ Plank.
Oh.
So all those who like the Coupe Chloe and the Zoo Club, and that's your night.
Oldies.
Oldie Goldies,
Okay.
yes.
Where is that taking place actually?
At the Sansover, the primary school. So that's where we'll be having it. It's the whole yard, but that specific activity is going to be taking place in the school area.
Okay.
So that's what's happening. On the Saturday, which is the highlight, the fish night, where you can get your fish in every way imaginable. Steamed fish, stewed fish.
That's Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday.
That's a fish night.
Okay.
Yes. So we're going to be having a fish night and a happy hour with DJ Epic and DJ Affy. So that's what's happening on Saturday night. On the Sunday, we have the Family Fun Day. Right after church, we begin our Family Fun Day with also DJ Epic and DJ Flip. And on Monday, which is the big day, the big activity happening, we're going to be starting the church service at 9:30 with the parade. We have the Monarch, as you said, with about 20 other Calypsonians coming up with her.
Is it the Monday or
That's
something?
the Monday, which is the activity day.
Okay.
Yes, that's the village feast itself. That's the St. Isidore feast. So we're going to have the Calypsonians coming up to help to parade with us. And then we have DJ Epic and DJ Rio. We have the Unstoppable DJs. And we have First Serenade. And we end in bringing the curtains down with the Signal Band on Monday.
That's a big weekend.
Big weekend. So we're letting everybody know. So all roads lead to Sansover this weekend. It's going to be epic. It's going to be big. It's going to be nice. You're going to really, really, really love it.
All right, we're going to come back right after this.
Sansover Isidor Committee presents Feast of Saint Isidor, June 6 to 9, this coming weekend. Friday, long time we don't felt like this. Only goal is night with Mr. Mix, legendary DJ Cut, and DJ Plank. Saturday 7, Fish Night and Happy Hour with DJ Epic and DJ Happy. Sunday, Family Sports Day and Happy Hour with DJ Epic and DJ Flip the Ball. Monday night, Feast of Saint Isidor. All roads lead to the east. Come celebrate with church service, honoring of the elder from 10:30 in the morning, followed by a cultural gala and afternoon entertainment from 3, featuring your 2025 Calypso Monarch, Joy Stout, and other Calypsonians. DJ Epic, DJ Rio, Unstoppable DJs, First Serenade, and Signal Band. The Feast of Saint Isidor in San Sauvet is sponsored by the government of Dominica, Stag, Caribbean, St. George's Dental, Big Belly Sound, George Designs Media, Kupoli, BB Bob, Ingrid Bar, Julian Hall, Dr. Damien Dublin, and Baptist and Associates Limited.
How you treat other people?
She'll be part of that big feast there on the weekend in San Sauvet. Monday. Let's talk to about the sponsors sponsoring the big one there this weekend.
Yes, we have our great sponsors. We have the government of Dominica. We have BBS. We have GDM. We have Stags. We have Caribbean. We have Kubuli. We have BB Rum. St. George's Dental. We have Ingrid's Bar, Julian Hall, Dr. Damien Dublin, Baptist and Associates, Joshua Francis, and Ronald Charles. So these are the big sponsors that we are having for our Isidor Feast. So we are asking everybody, looking for somewhere to go this weekend. San Sauvet is the place. Friendly people, beautiful views, lovely fish in all ways you can think about. And we're expecting you. Trust me, you're going to have fun.
Thank you for coming this morning.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
One there will be a rule. There will be no exemption, no extension when the master call. When the master call, no chance would save you, no chance would bail you. When the master call, when the master call, when you got to go, you got to go. No doctor can say no. I steady ground.
I guess I have to brace myself this weekend, huh?
One day will be a rule.
Thank you for your invite. Monarch.
Be careful.
Joy.
My people, treat people right. You could be the world's richest tycoon, be a skyscraper on the sun and moon, create all kinds of man-made disease, the keys, and you want to pay your fees. No place to run, no place to hide, and the great man don't accept right. You could buy and trade the whole world, in the end you still lose the soul. You better get it right before your final flight, cause better will be your flight. Steady ground that we walking on. One day will be
Well, I'll start taking some phone calls. Hello, talk to me. Good morning to you. Yes? Uh-huh.
Good morning, man.
How you doing this morning? Yes?
Good. Let me ask you, is it the San Sauvet feast or is it the
Feast of Isidor, I
church
think.
feast?
Yes.
Or it's the Feast of Isidor, so it's not the San Sauvet fete.
Yes, uh-huh. The Feast of Isidor, yes.
So I'm going to be a little, how you call it?
Controversial?
Not controversial, no, but perhaps give a little reflection this morning,
Okay.
because I have been observing around the country a lot of observances of village
feasts,
village celebrations, so to speak. I'm not
Okay.
sure if we could call it feasts anymore. I'm not sure. And then two things I have observed. One is, well, first of all, let me just say that. What is the difference between a feast and a fete? And isn't it the fact that I've often heard when people talking about those celebrations, they talk about the church service. But from what I know, this is a Catholic celebration
Okay.
when we talk about feast. And what is celebrated is not a service. What is celebrated is a mass, because there's a big distinction. When there is a service in the Catholic Church, it means there is the absence of the consecration of what you call the liturgy of the liturgy of the Eucharist. And we often hear people saying church service. You know what I mean? When it should be a mass. It's a celebration of the Eucharist, a mass, because at the heart of it is the consecration of the sacred host and the partaking in the breaking of the bread and wine. That's what makes it the heart of the Sunday worship of Catholics. Now, Matt, generally speaking, a feast day is a celebration of an event in the life of Christ, right? Or a day set aside to honor a canonized saint. Sometimes feasts are celebrated in honor not just of Christ and the saints, but also of major Christian churches and of important Christian relics. Now, from my training as a Catholic, the purpose of a feast day is set aside one day in the case of a saint, usually the day of their death, which is considered to be the day of their birth in heaven, to honor the saint with prayer and to thank God in the Eucharistic liturgy for the example of the Christian virtue that the saint modeled their life on. And feast days for places and things. And why the church celebrates events in the life of the Lord is self-evident, because He's God, and we celebrate feast days for saints, and the saints are honored for their heroic virtue, for living out their lives with exceptional fidelity to God, and for providing Christians with inspiration to follow in their footsteps. And so this devotion of Catholics to the memory of those who have walked with Christ, faithful to the end, goes back to the earliest days of the church. And so I am wondering, though, when we talk about church feasts, why is it that there's a growing, two things I've noticed that is growing. One, we find that, and it's almost blasphemous, I've seen parliamentary representatives inviting people to celebrate church feasts. Most of the Catholic church feasts now are dominated by parliamentary representatives taking the lead to celebrate church feasts. And secondly, around the celebration of the church feast is a number of activities which don't speak to the celebration of the life of the saints or what the church is actually celebrating. And so I'm wondering, because I listened to this lady this morning, and when she talked about the big day itself, which is the church service, there's going to be Calypsonians, and there's going to be this, and there's going to be that. I mean, the fact is, why has the Catholic Church allowed this thing to linger and continue without the bishop making a statement or the priests themselves allowing for the church feast to be subsumed into all these other reveling activities? I would like to suggest, that we change this to village fetes. Let's not say church feasts. Let's turn it into village fetes. And for instance, I've seen in some parishes, for instance, the feast, the activities are even after the day of the feast or before the day of the feast. For instance, I see Calibishi coming up. The feast of Calibishi is the 29th, but they have it the weekend before, and they call it a church feast. And so the day of the celebration for the feast and the saint itself is not even marked. So I mean, it's very almost disheartening or one of concern to see that.
But I take note, Simeon, and what I've seen happening. And you spoke about it. A lot of the pal reps around these constituencies have actually taken over.
But yeah, so they are now becoming political rallies. No, that to me, from an event management perspective, they tell you that two of the things you ought not to do is to have politicians piggyback on the events, because what that does, it makes it exclusionary in the sense that there's some people will not attend when they hear politicians, so it diminishes things. In Dominica, we have a unique situation where the politicians in power command money, they command attention, they command the resources of the state, so they plow it into the village feast, and so that makes it successful. But a church feast is supposed to be a unifying event.
But don't you think, on that note, Simeon, that the bishop should speak out?
I think so. I think it's high time they do that. Or those people who are celebrating the so-called feast, don't call it feast, call it a fete, call it a village fete, call it the Sansover fete, you know? Call it the Kalibishi fete, call it the Koliho fete or the Grande fete. Because I think the whole spiritual exercise is diminished, and then normally before people would prepare themselves spiritually. For instance, Isidor is the feast of the patron saint of farmers. So days leading up to the feast, farmers would get into prayer. They would go into imploring the Lord to bless the land, to bless the fruit of the earth, to bless the labor. They would be, and the same thing for the fishermen, to guide a protection for a greater harvest. That's what they would go to in preparation for the feast. And on the feast day, they would celebrate the blessings that they have received through the intercession of the saints, based on the profession that they have. But this isn't happening. And I wonder, when is the Catholic Church going to speak out upon it? One, the Catholic Church may speak out and people can do what they want, but the people who are organizing it, don't call it feast, just say fete. Now, one of the things I have observed, Matt, as I listen to most of those people participating, when I grew up in the Catholic Church, we were blasted for celebrating feasts and saints. Matt, the majority of band members and singers and people are non-Catholics. A lot of the DJs are non-Catholics. People who grew up, a lot of the musicians are non-Catholic. So whereas years ago we were castigated and we were told, leave the Catholic Church, we're sinful, we're indulging in worldly affairs and so on, so on, so on. Many people left the church because of those very same things. Today we say the children and the offshoots of those people involved in the celebration of the feast, not in a religious way, but in a reveling way. You understand what I'm telling you? So I just think it's time for some reflection on this, because as it grows more and more and more, it started before. The village feast was a day. People would come, they go to church, then there'd be a bazaar where people would, like, for instance, in Sansover, the farmers would bring their produce and their livestock and everything, and people would see on exhibition the achievements of the particular profession of the day. And then there would be a little lunch and dinner, and people would have a little dance, community dance in the evening, where the purpose of that was for communal cohesion. The purpose of that was for community coming together. The purpose of that was to regroup with friends, and people would have left the community, and the purpose of that was for people to come in. We celebrated the feast, we had the agape, we celebrated the Eucharist, we celebrated the work of the hands, and in the evening we celebrate each other. Family bonding, community bonding, that kind of thing, and reaching out to past friends. It's not that, and to me it's sad though.
Okay.
I think it's sad.
Let's wait, Simeon. You of course made your point. I'm hoping that the church will speak out and do that very soon, huh? All right, caller. Thank you very much, Simeon. Thank you very much. 449-3095-9697. Somebody says, well, I agree with Simeon. I have made that observation long time. I don't understand why the bishop hasn't spoken out about that. So, Bishop, maybe it's time to speak. Hello, talk to me, yes? Call it a fete, another feast. Yes, good morning.
What he has to realize, that is what you call, the Bible tell you in 2 Timothy chapter 3. If he take his time to read what God says will come to pass, he'll understand what is happening. The Bible calls it a form of godliness, but denying the power of God within. So that is what, from one, they jump to the other, they go, and after that is over, they go back to the same ritual as when they're trying to make as if they are in God. So this is what happening. A form of, every time a tin bit bang, you jump there. When you hear it over, you jump bang to the other place you go. So Mr. Timmy and Simeon, Second Timothy chapter 3 and see what it is. It's a form of godliness and the power. And even those in authority, they cannot sit and talk because they allow it to happen. And I was once a Catholic, not so deep inside my mother. I even have cousins that have a priest, is John Lewis and Thomas. But when I knew this thing, my mom used to go, what you say that was, it was, but today it is not. So I'm a member of the Christian Union Church, and I get to know what is the reality of thing of God. So that is different. A form of godliness in the power of God. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you again. You see some different interpretations. People now, the view now is a Catholic thing and not a Christian thing. Catholics are Christian too. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes? Uh-huh. Are you there? Yeah.
I'm there. Thank you, Brother Simeon. Thank you, Brother Simeon. Thank you. The politicians call it meeting people on the ground, and they fail to do what is right. Thank you, Brother Simeon. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bless morning, Matt. I'm with Dr. Simeon, and the bishops and the priests wonder why people are leaving the church. Hello, talk to me more. Are you there? Yes.
Good morning, Matt. How are you doing?
How are you doing, my brother? How are you?
Good, thanks. Matt, we have an open invitation for Mr. Simeon Joseph to the Feast of Rams, okay? So all his points, all what he noted, you have witness of all his celebration from the church aspect. What he just heard on the radio was basically the celebration aspect of it. All right?
I'm listening. Okay, thank you very much. He says it's you should call it a fete, another feast. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Love, life, light, healing, joy, gratitude, courage, and sacrifice. Mr. Pelote, I give thanks to you for accommodating me.
Okay.
And Matt, them boys hijack everything. Not you just say I send you the God of Dominica God, you see it?
Who's one God I know about? I don't know about other gods.
I tell you about Dominica God. There are many gods, Matt. Check it religiously. There are many gods. That's what they say. Matt, who's going to curtail or stop spirit abuse? Matt, how much millions spirit spend for this celebration? Matt, you know how many sound system? About 3 weeks now, prior or before that Sunday so-called celebration they had, Matt. You listen to the sound systems passing all over the place over 2 weeks or almost 3 weeks, Matt.
Yes, I heard.
All that have to be paid for. Matt, all the T-shirts, all the paraphernalia, you know, the tents, the sound system, the gas, the money, the tickets to come from overseas to come. Matt, how much million in this lavish and abusive kind of way, squandering everything. Matt, they can't pay NEP enough times. Matt, you have heard NEP workers saying 3 months they haven't gotten paid, Matt?
I've heard that before, yes.
Matt, I think $1,000 a month, we. Matt, and roads falling apart. Roads, those sidewalks are not good. How much it was, Matt? $42 million or 20. How much now? $42 million from how they call there? That Arab country there. Come on. Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
They get money from Morocco, Matt, to set up Rosa, and everybody keep reminding us. Rosa is still a dump. The stench, Matt, from the market to come up to the St. Joe bus stop. That promenade there. Not feces and urine. That stinks. I mean, it's more to go down by KFC and by Save a Lot there. Matt, I don't know. Matt, Dominica. Matt, to finish back. Matt, no finish back. First time I hear that one. Matt, I'm just saying, the bishop can't talk. You're going to tell the bishop to talk to the God of Dominica to cut his tongue? Huh? What you going to do? Talk? Matt, who is going to stop scaring? That's why as soon as I hear about MASA, I feel a little suspicious. Matt, what is the Ministry of Health? The collaboration. Matt, did you hear to talk anything about the Ministry of Health, Matt, MASA?
No, because it's an American company.
It's an American company, but you're dealing with the lives of Dominicans.
And everybody else around the world, bless. It's not just a Dominican company. It's a company dealing with the Caribbean and America as well.
Matt, you're dealing with hell. There needs to be a collaboration. That's a question I did not ask them. You know, I talk about the hospital. They said they're going to beautify the hospital, man. After how many years? Now they realize The hospital need flowers, so maybe they'll take the flowers to heal people. All the beautification, maybe naturally and automatically, will heal people. That is the least that I don't want to argue with you about. That, to me, I'm a little suspicious. Not the whole thing, I feeling sad, Matt. Skerrit give Melissa, the Minister of Housing, he take it from Austria. And all roads lead to Rome, Matt. Matt, that level of abuse, that level of corruption, that level of exclusion and exclusiveness, Matt, where if you are not a hardcore supporter of the Dominican Lethal Party, you cannot get government assistance unless you're willing to divorce your soul from your body, Matt, or if it's in your head, I don't know where it is, in your chest, where it is. And tell Skerrit, look, my soul, you can take it. Please, can you help me now? Dress in red and be a clown. I'm glad a lot of people, Matt, I've seen videos where they're doing in t-shirts all the time. So I am saying, Matt, that needs to be curtailed. Matt, two things I need to say quickly. Matt, we need to understand psychology. That is the study of human behavior and how you can manipulate it, how you can control it. To manipulate is to skillfully determine the outcome of things, of how people behave, how a plant grow. You know, manipulate the weather, manipulate many things. Me, I want to come to Dominica, Matt, and she said certain things, and I hear people saying she was giving people mid-qui, Skerrit mid-qui. Not all what she accused Skerrit of. She is aiding and abetting Skerrit in doing it to the people of Dominica. How come automatically, suddenly, spontaneously, Mia found her conscience? No. What she said before and after show you she's a creature of confusion and contradiction and convenience as well, Matt. So people must wake up and come to the realization when people are speaking to you, stop blowing a broadcast horn. How can you listen? Skerrit insulted them in New Chong, Matt, and tell them, if my wife and I, my children fall sick, we can fly out and get medical care. What do you have? And Matt, they were clapping and blowing horns. Matt, I am just saying, maybe I should stop it. I must try to numb my heart and my head. Stop feeling sorry for people that have not a clue. They're being in water, in deep waters, infested with sharks, Matt, and going and try to save them. They might more pull you down more than anything else. And not the Palestinians in Gaza, not the crime the Jewish people, also the Ashkenazis, the European converts to a religion that is thousands of years older than that kind of place they call the State of Israel was ever created in 1948. The crimes they're committing on children, Matt, pregnant women, and the elderly. Hey, Matt, to maintain a lie, millions have to die. Blessing.
All right, Dominic, I just want to clarify some issue as it relates to the media this morning. My colleague, Mr. John Baptist Carlyle, has some concern as it relates to the app Breaking News that everybody's talking about sometimes. He wants to make it clear that he's not breaking news. Everybody's accusing him of breaking. He's the person behind this platform, Breaking News. Scholar John Baptist says he's not responsible, and he's not, based on my information. Hello, talk to me. Yes, Scholar John Baptist. I think you need to clear the air. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning to you and your many listeners. Like you know, I have been accused by a number of persons who accuse me of being the author, the owner of Dominica Breaking News. And it is really annoying. Okay? And just day before yesterday, I met a young lady who told me that I, Carlisle John Baptist, wrote a story about her on Dominica Breaking News, and that story is untrue. And she had gone to her lawyer, but the lawyer advised her that I was not the person. I got a call from about 4 other lawyers. I can call the name. I've gotten a call from Merlis Knight, from Geoffrey Later, from Duncan Stowe, all of them inquiring who is Dominica Breaking News, because clients have been calling them about that. I want to make it abundantly clear that I, Carlisle John Baptist, do not know who is Dominica Breaking News. I have no affiliation to Dominica Breaking News. Okay? My business is Dominica, is Nature Isle News, NIN, Nature Isle News. I do not have any affiliation to Dominica Breaking News. In fact, Dominica Breaking News, whoever that person is, I want to advise them that they need to cease and desist from taking stories from Nature Isle News and putting it on their site, giving people the impression that it is coming from them. Okay, they need to cease and desist because I will take action. They need to leave Nature Isle stories alone. Because people are accusing me of telling I am Dominica Breaking News.
So are they actually, Carlisle, maligning a lot of people out there?
But yes, that is what is happening. The one lawyer, like I said, this night called me and told me that a client called her and Dominica Breaking News posted a story and it is defamatory to her client. So she was asking me about it, asking me to put it down. I said to her, ma'am, I do not know who Dominica Breaking News is. I have no affiliation to Dominica Breaking News. So Dominica Breaking News, you are hearing, you need to warn, stop taking stories from Nature Isle News, giving the impression that I, Carlisle John Baptist, is affiliated to you.
As a matter of fact, Carlisle, just a few weeks ago, I got a story. Somebody broke a story on Dominica News on Breaking News that one young lady killed herself up in the Stockholm area, and that was very disturbing because in a few minutes the lady herself came out and said, "What nonsense is that?" So something is going out there that yes,
That is my whole point, Matt. And Dominica Breaking News, everybody thinks that it is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And whoever it is hiding behind whatever it is, and just posting stories, just whatever they hear. Everybody, I see it on Dominica Breaking News. I see it on Dominica Breaking News. I see it on Dominica Breaking News. But it's not Dominica Breaking News. It's Dominica Best News. It's Dominica's Best News, and it is not doing the media any good in Dominica. So they're hiding. Everybody knows who Dominica News Online is. Everybody knows who Nature Isle News is. But nobody knows who is Dominica Breaking News. So they need to come out and stop hiding and maligning people and giving people the impression that I, Carlisle John Baptist, am affiliated to them. I am not in no way, shape, or form. And again, I'm warning them, do not take stories from Nature Isle News and repost it. Do not take stories from Nature Isle News and repost it. Because it is giving me a bad name and it's giving people the impression that I am the one affiliated to them. So please be warned.
All right, Carlisle John Baptist clarifying the air. He's not Dominica Breaking News, okay? Dominica Breaking News, you might find yourself in some problems, huh? So be very, very careful. I have told you already, if you don't hear it on cue, it's not true. On the telephone, let's take another call there. This time we're talking sports. It's a big game going on this afternoon there at the Windsor Park. Dominica versus the Windsor Park World Cup qualifiers taking place this afternoon. Delvin Asprey is on the telephone. How you doing, sir?
Well, good morning to you, Matt, and good morning to many listeners of your radio station.
Good morning. So what is actually taking place at the Windsor Park this afternoon, Delvin?
Well, Matt, as you know, that the football is one of the most popular games around the world, and as you know, that Dominica will be on this afternoon against the BVI, and that's a World Cup qualifying match. As you know, that last year when Dominica played against Jamaica at the Windsor Park Stadium, remember, Matt, the stadium was almost packed. And since then, Dominica really had a good account of herself. Jamaica defeating Dominica by 3-2, but you realize after the game that everybody was really proud of the Dominica team. So they played the match. That match today at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium at 3 o'clock match this afternoon, and we're really expecting the Dominican public to really show up at the Windsor Park to support the Nature Boys. And not only that, Matt, but there's a significant thing going to happen this afternoon in terms of Glenson Prince. As you know, Matt, Glenson Prince has been doing a tremendous job for Dominica as the goalkeeper and the captain, and he has been involved in football, and he played for the island side for over 20 years, Matt. And it became his last match for Dominica in front of his home crowd this afternoon. So he'll be retiring after that match this afternoon, Matt. So it's really an honor to be part of the atmosphere this afternoon to see that Glenson Prince, after 20 years playing for Dominica and captain the Dominica team, will retire after that match against BVI. So we hope that the Dominica team can go there and really put on a good show by beating BVI.
Oh, well, what do you think, Delvin, Mr. Asprey, about in terms of the performance of the Dominica team? What do you expect? Because the last practice match they had there, I don't think they did too well. Do you think they've gotten better?
Well, I cannot judge in terms of getting better, Matt, because as you realize, the last 2 practice matches didn't go according to plan. They said that they kept a clean sheet in terms of 2 goalless draw against Barbados, and no, they haven't played in a practice match since then. So they're ready training and so on. And the problem for the Dominica team was ready to score goals, and they did not score goals in both of the matches, one at Stockton and one at the Windsor Park. So this afternoon, for you to win a football match, Matt, you have to score goals. And if you don't score goals, you will never win a football match. So this afternoon, they have to go out there this afternoon and try to score goals and get early goals and put the BVI team under pressure. Because if you realize that the BVI team over the years, Dominica have been beating that BVI team, but recently it's getting very tougher and tougher for the Dominica team against the BVI team. And both teams are without a point, Matt. So it's very important that Dominica can at least get 3 points before they move across next week to play against the Dominican Republic in the Dominican Republic match.
Well, but the question I'm asking, Delvin, is, I mean, based on the last performance, do you think the Dominica team is giving all that they can?
Well, I believe they can go out there this afternoon and score goals because, as you realize, since after that performance against Barbados, what happens is that they have been playing a number of Premier League matches. So we just hope that the strikers can come good this afternoon. Guys like Odell Laville and the rest of these guys, and maybe Travis Joseph and these guys can find it back on the net. We have Troy Juice and those guys can come there and put on a good show because, man, they have to go there and play attacking football because the match they play against Barbados, to me, that was what they call a very friendly encounter between 2 teams. And it was so friendly, Matt, that both matches end up in goalless draw. But this time around, it's a World Cup qualifying match, and Dominica needs to get some points against BVI and maintain the record against BVI. So we're hoping that the strikers can come there this afternoon and get the goals, and the players can be up to the task this afternoon. We expect you to come and support the Dominica team. As you know, that the people like football. So we just hope that the fourth man, we have overseas based players like Troy Juice and the rest of the guys coming down. So we're hoping that we can go all out this afternoon. And we lost to Jamaica in the last World Cup match in Dominica by 3-2. Hopefully this time around, Matt, we can go out there this afternoon and beat the BVI, give them a 2 or 3 love this afternoon in front of a home crowd.
So who's in our zone this time? What are the teams?
Well, we had the Dominican Republic and so on. We have Jamaica, but the thing is that we play in Dominican Republic next week, Matt, in our last World Cup match. But that match against Dominican Republic, we should not focus on that too much because we need one of the weakest teams in the competition is the BVI. So this afternoon, we definitely have to try to take advantage of the BVI, build some confidence this afternoon, beat BVI, and then move across to the Dominican Republic and put on a good show if we can.
Have they been using the Windsor Park Stadium for practice?
Well, Matt, that's
I'm asking you a question, Delvin. I want a true answer. Have they been using the Windsor Park Stadium for practice?
No, I don't.
And if not, why not?
Well, Matt, if you realize is that the Football Association, I don't know what kind of excuse they have sometimes because they're talking about they have the technical center, and I've been making noise about that for the longest while in terms of using the technical center. But if you have your national team playing at the Windsor Park, they should in the Premier League you play 2 matches against Barbados, one at the Windsor Park and one at the technical center. Then you have a World Cup match coming up a month after. Your Premier League matches, 1-2 matches should be played at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. But they never played any Premier League match at the Park Sports Stadium. And they played now this afternoon, and yesterday they had to practice at the stadium. I'm not sure if they did any type of practice at the stadium yesterday for today. So I hope the guys can...
But the question again, so why are they not using the Windsor Park Stadium? I mean, what is really going on?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they have, as you know, the Windsor Park have a board of directors and so on. So I don't know if they have approached the manager Gafford to use the Windsor Park and so on for practice. I'm not sure how it will work out and so on. Glenn Etienne is also part of the board of the Windsor Park, and I've been saying that years after years, Matt, and so on, that football can play at the Windsor Park, cricket playing and so on, football, but your national team training, I think the last couple of weeks or so, the national team training and so on, they should be training at the Windsor Park. I'm not too sure if they're training there, Matt, because the way they have been doing and so on is training at the technical center all the time, Matt. So I don't know why they did not train there. I don't know why they're not using there because guys use.
Delvin, I suspect you know, but you don't want to tell me.
No, I don't. I just think it's the board. I just think it's Glenn is not really interested and so on. Glenn is the president of the Football Association.
Mm-hmm.
He's also part of the Windsor Park board, Matt. I've been throwing that question to him, and they're talking about the technical center, but they are the ones also that help in terms of giving football, spending some money from football in the stadium, assisting the stadium a couple of years ago. So I think they could have used the stadium, but they're not interested. I don't know why they're getting feedback that if they ask for the stadium, they will not get it. But I think they need to ask for the stadium a little more to have their competition. And as you know, there's a Dream 11 team coming up soon, Matt.
But it's our national team. We must have access to the stadium. That doesn't make any sense. That's my point to you. Doesn't make any sense.
But obviously, Matt, I'm crying about the stadium for the longest time. I know I speak about it. And one of the major factors in the stadium now, Matt, is lighting. And you remember the last time I saw that the PMs talk about that they're going to be lighting before September at the stadium. So I still keeping my hopes alive. I expect work to start very soon at the lighting at the stadium. So if lights can come at the stadium, Matt, you know things are going to be very easy. Football can play the night. A lot of things can happen. So the most important thing to me now at the stadium, not for football practice, Matt, not cricket playing at the stadium, but the most important thing to me now, Delvin Esprit, is for lights to be at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, and everything can happen after.
All right, Delvin, a good luck to you. 449-309. The team plays out at 3 o'clock this afternoon, so go give them support. But it makes absolutely no sense, I say that without any reservation, that we have a national team that needs to practice for international World Cup games, and they have no access to the stadium. We're going to take one call, and then, of course, I know that would create some problems here. But hello, talk to me, yes?
Boy, we.
Yes.
What a country. We have sports ministers, people that say they're paying, involved in sports, and we're not getting nothing. When things have to be done, they are not doing it. What happened in that? As you said, the stadium is there. People should be practicing in the stadium. whenever there's a major game, or even before that, maybe 2 weeks or so before that, they should be using the stadium
To
to
practice,
practice.
of course, of course.
But then that's not happening. You don't see the minister of sports or the person after the minister of sports. Nobody is interested in, all interested in is getting their paycheck when the time comes. And that is what is happening in Dominica, you know. And they're talking. On another note, Matt.
And say that quickly because we have our Muslims standing by. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, Matt. Let Muslims stop people there if you're ready.
They're right there with me, yes.
Okay, I'll talk after. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you very much. We're going to squeeze in one more call and then we'll take our Muslim store. Hello, yes. Hello. Hello. Morning to you. Yes, go.
I did practice there yesterday.
Oh, they practiced yesterday. Okay, good. I'm happy they did. But I think they need more access to that stadium, okay?
Where am I going to find a necklace to match that dress? What do you mean where? Go Muslim store. Where? You think I have $1 million?
Looking to remodel your home? Visit Universal Elegance today, where comfort meets style. Whether you're looking to uplift your living room, bedroom, kitchen, or bathroom, we've got all the perfect pieces to transform your space. From cozy sofas, elegant dining sets, home electronics, to home appliances. But that's not all. We've got a lot of amazing deals and prices for you as well. Hurry in today at Universal Elegance. Call us at 448-5100 or visit our appliance department at 45 Great George Street, opposite the Austin's University, or our homes department next to the Green Supermarket. Also, you can shop online at www.buymuslims.com. Come in, your dream room awaits you.
Universal elegance,
Locally born, locally grown.
place to shop. A home. Universal elegance, the place to shop. A home. Universal elegance, universal elegance, universal elegance, the place to shop. For vehicles, universal elegance, universal elegance, universal elegance, the place to shop. For appliances, universal elegance, universal elegance.
All right, let's say good morning to a friend there from the Muslim store. Akim, good morning to you. How you doing, sir?
Good morning, Matt, and how are you doing this morning?
Trying my best. Yes.
All right, and before we start our program, I just want to say good morning to all of our listeners of Q95 Radio. If it's the first time listening, good morning to you. I want to send a shout out to my mother, my father. Yesterday was my mother's birthday. I hope you had an amazing day yesterday, Mom. Sending some love to you. And there's always one person I'm always listening to me. I'm in Kingsville, Miss Molly. I hope you're having a wonderful morning this morning, and you always listen to the Muslim Store program. And I just want to send some love to you this morning. And Matt, at the Muslim Store, we always have deals and promotion or other sometimes discounts. We always have that when it comes to the Muslim Store. And this morning is no different from what we're normally talking about. But we just want to let all the customers know that there's a promotion, a discount madness, we call it, at the Universal Elegance. Because right now at the homes department, we have a lot of sale going on where you can get up to 50% off on a lot of different items. So right now you can get 40% on a 3-piece sofa set with a cup holder. Right now, as I said, you're getting 40%, and the price of that sofa set was $6,600. Right now, you can get that sofa set for $3,996. And also, if you're looking for a dining table set, we have the transforming dining table set. If you don't like to see it in the circle, we have it. You can transform it into the rectangle, and we have 40% discount going on right now for that dining table set, and you get 6 chairs with that sofa set, that dining set, sorry, as well. If you're looking for bed frames, we have bed frames. We have the full size bed frames on sale, and we also have the queen size. So you can get a full size bed frame for $999. And also you can get a queen size for only $1,200. And also, you can get curtains. We have all of our curtains on 15% discount. So if you're looking for a bathroom curtain, if you're looking for a living room curtain, a bedroom curtain, or a kitchen curtain as well, you can get 50% off on all of our curtains at the Homes Department. And always looking for the foam pillows. We have sale on our foam pillows right now. You can get a foam pillow for only $25. Yes, only $25. So come get a foam pillow. Sometimes you might have one, you might have two. There's nothing such as too many pillows on your bed. Also, if you're looking for laundry baskets, we have different colors and sizes of laundry baskets. We have on 50% discount. As I told you guys, is a discount madness at the Muslim store, and at the Homes Department. There's a lot of discount madness going on, and you can also get a bedside table for 50% off as well. And there's a lot of 50% that, and that's why when we was writing it down, me and the boss lady was putting on the discounts. I came up with the idea of just calling it discount madness, because there's so many 40%, 50%, and trust me, it's madness in a very good way, And you can also get the bathroom space saver. So you can put it on top of your toilet area, so you can put items on it. You can get it right now for only $100, and we have it for 50% off. Where, as I said, you can get it for only $100. And if you have any questions for the Homes Department, or you want to get a picture of any one of the items, you can always call us at 448-5102. That's 448-5102. Or, as I said, if you want to send us a picture of an item, get a little more detail of that specific item, you can always WhatsApp us at 275-2811. That's 275-2811. And also, we also have discounts happening at the appliance department as well, not just the homes department. We have discounts going on, discount madness happening at the homes department as well. Where you can get up to 50% discount on selective items like hair clippers. For the guys that like to keep themselves nice and clean, you can get a hair clipper for 50% discount. Or if you're looking for a perfume, we have one of the widest varieties of perfumes on the island. You can get a perfume right now for 25% off. Don't miss out on those good deals. You can always come on down to the appliance department, and get a wonderful perfume for not just for yourself, but if you know somebody's having a birthday or just a special occasion, you feel like you just want to show some love to somebody and get a nice perfume, you can come on down and get a perfume for only, we have 25% off on all of our perfumes. Also, we have computer headsets where we have 50% on all of our computer headsets. So if you need somebody that does online work where you need a headset, you can, or you just somebody that do probably gaming or probably listen to stuff on your computer, we have computer headsets for only 50% off as well. And that's not all. I probably already said a lot of things that are 50%, 25%, but we also have a discount. Well, not just a discount, but we have a special on all of our 75-inch television. And it's smart. And all of our televisions at the appliance department are smart televisions. Sometimes you have built-in Roku sticks. So sometimes we have the built-in Fire sticks as well. Or they just come with the Amazon the Android program built in on your television, and that 75-inch television, you can get that for only $2,799.99. Trust me, you guys heard it right. A 75-inch television smart television for $2,799.99. And where the price of that smart television was almost $5,000. Now you can get it for basically $2,800. A 75-inch. You can probably give somebody a 75-inch. Or if you're looking to, you're somebody like me that like watching the little television, or somebody that plays game, you can buy a smart television, a 75-inch smart TV right now for only $2,799.99.
You say 75-inch?
75-inch.
Wow.
A very big television. And you can basically have a theater night with that television, probably on a Sunday or probably a Friday, that's a relax and chill, or probably a special occasion. Probably you and your friends just have a movie night. You can have that big 75-inch television.
If you have a sports bar as well.
Oh, for as well, have them big games playing, and football games or probably cricket. You can have a 75-inch television to entertain your guest at a sports bar. And trust me, we at the Muslim store, we try our best to keep our customers very happy and make things very affordable for our customers. Because now is the time you have to try and save a little extra dollars.
Let's take a break. We'll come right back.
Oh yes.
Take care now.
Your home. Visit Universal Elegance today, where comfort meets style. Whether you're looking to uplift your living room, bedroom, kitchen, or bathroom, we've got all the perfect pieces to transform your space. From cozy sofas, elegant dining sets, home electronics, to home appliances. But that's not all. We've got a lot of amazing deals and prices for you as well. Hurry in today at Universal Elegance. Call us at 448-5100 or visit our appliance department at 45 Great George Street, opposite the Austin's University, or our homes department next to the Green Supermarket. Also, you can shop online at www.buymuslims.com. Come in, your dream room awaits you.
Universal Elegance.
Locally born, locally grown.
Place to shop. A home. Universal Elegance. The place to shop. A home. Universal Elegance. Universal Elegance. Universal Elegance. The place to shop. For vehicles. Universal Elegance. Universal Elegance. Universal Elegance. The place to shop. For appliance. Universal Elegance. Universal Elegance.
All right, as we wrap it up this morning, the Universal Elegance, back to you.
Oh yes, man. And I just want to remind all the listeners, let you all the listeners know that the discount madness that we have from since Friday. I know we have a post up on Facebook saying that it ended on Monday, but that sale continues until Saturday. So yes, this Saturday, the discount madness sales at the homes department and the appliance department ends on this Saturday at 2 p.m. So if you have any questions you want to ask the appliance department, you can visit our store at 45 Great George Street, that's next to the All Saints University, or close to the Kenfield bus stop or the John's Pharmacy. Also, you can call at 448-5100, or if you probably want a picture of a perfume or a watch set that you want us to send for you, you can always WhatsApp us at 275-2135. That's 275-2135. Also, we have the deals going on as well at the homes department, and that discount madness sale ends on Saturday also at the homes department 2 p.m. and where we have discounts on our sofa sets, our dining tables. If you're looking for curtains, you have laundry baskets, we have bedside tables, also space savers for your bathroom, and we have a lot of deals and a lot of other things that you can get on sale at the Muslim store. And I always want to thank Matt for having the Muslims, having the mother stuff to come and speak about all the good things that we have going on. And I hope all the listeners and you, Matt, as well, have a wonderful rest of your day and also a productive and blessed rest of your weekend.
Thank you very much. You're not a father, are you?
Not as yet.
Father's Day is coming. Oh, you plan to? Okay.
Oh, of course, Matt, of course.
I'm hoping that the Muslim store would have something special for the fathers.
We will.
All right, take it up.
All right, bye-bye.
Visit Universal Elegance today, where comfort meets style. Whether you're looking to uplift your living room, bedroom, kitchen, or bathroom, we've got all the perfect pieces to transform your space. From cozy sofas, elegant dining sets, home electronics, to home appliances. But that's not all. We've got a lot of amazing deals and prices for you as well. Hurry in today at Universal Elegance. Call us at 448-5100 or visit our appliance department at 45 Great George Street, opposite the Austin's University, or our homes department next to the Green Supermarket. Also, you can shop online at www.buymuslims.com. Come in, your dream room awaits you.
Universal elegance.
Locally born, locally grown.
The place to shop.
And carry, and carry, cash and carry. At Cash and Carry, we offer the finest selection of products that cater to your every need. From groceries to household essentials, our shelves are stocked with quality items that are sure to impress. And guess what? We're not just great for wholesale. We're also your go-to place for all your food service needs. Located right opposite the Immigration Department on King George V Street in Roseau, we take pride in providing you with an unforgettable shopping experience. Our friendly staff is here to assist you in each and every step of the way. Ready to place an order or have a question? Call us at 316-0184 or 255-6823. And carry, cash and carry, and carry, cash and carry. We can
Fresh Market Pharmacy has expanded to customers with its new additional location at best price. 2 convenient locations on the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard and at Best Price Riverbank. Fresh Market Pharmacy provides over-the-counter medication, health and personal care, prescription drugs, and natural supplements. Our experienced pharmacists and technicians provide the best quality services. Call 225-6883, 255-6875, WhatsApp 316-0310. Your prescription bill just got lowered.
ESA Trading Limited welcomes you to our cosmetics department for a wide range of body care and maintenance supplies, shampoo and conditioners for both natural and processed hair colors, hair oils, hair gels, and a wide variety of hair foods such as herbal, bergamot, carrot oil, olive oil, and more. Lavender scented essential oil for a full body massage, mosquito repellent sprays, itch stopping creams, and triple antibiotic ointment, dry mouth gel, a wide variety of toothpaste and mouthwash, rubs for aches and pains, including ice rub, Q-tips and cotton balls, baby care products, feminine care products, hand and feet care products, body lotion, deodorants, body sprays, perfumes, body mist, and much more, all at unbeatable prices. Check us out today at our location at the corner of Kennedy Avenue and Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard. ESA Trading Limited. We are making a difference for you.
It's a Wednesday the 4th of June. Santi. I know, Marlon, you love that song. I haven't heard from you in a while. Hope you're okay, eh? Okay, Marlon? Our next stop Jolly's Pharmacy, Jolly's Health Bar. Stick around until the 1 o'clock hour when I'll be back with you. Until then, be productive.
In like everything you do, some people for you and some against you. Yeah, those who are against you, there is nothing they wouldn't do. They will bend you darker than Satan. Use you of everything they can. You know how the public just love a gossip. You are getting through the gutter with the history of your mother. But hey, go through your struggle. But when they think you break, they're breaking you down. They're making you stronger. That's life. Mama. Boy. You looking good, but you have it hard. Somebody's not wishing you back.